and then we go there. Hi, I'm Clay Souza. I'm a wedding portrait photographer in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and you watch 808 with Clay on YouTube. If it's the first time on our channel, please hit that subscribe button and also the bell button so you get notified every time I post something and every time I go live, which I post something every single day. So there's a lot of photography content. On this channel, Clay Souza Official, we go live twice a week, every Monday and Wednesday, to talk about photography, the three pillars of an amazing and desirable photography. And tonight, every Wednesdays, usually I try to do a shoot here. I don't have a studio. I'm pretty much in the living room of my house, so space is a little bit tight, but we try to do the best we can. So, also, if you want to learn more about us, head to our Instagram, Clay Souza Official. There we also post every single day. Okay. So guys, this is what it's going to be tonight. So like I was saying, I was thinking about let's do background. Princeton said no. Let's do white wall because at some point in our careers, we have been faced with a situation that's pretty much it. We get to the locations, we get to where we need to shoot, and there's pretty much nothing there to do, right? There's nothing interesting, there's nothing to happen. So well, I've been faced with this a few times. I remember like we shot a wedding, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, was in Pennsylvania, where it was right at the time where COVID hit. And the state closed the border and closed every single business a week before the wedding. And almost every vendor canceled on the bride. They couldn't, the caterer canceled, the venue canceled. They were going to get married in a church and then have a reception on a beautiful location. They canceled. So the bride calls us like in crying, literally crying. I don't know what's happening. Are you guys coming to photograph my wedding? I said, sure, we're going to be there. Unless they don't let me in the state, I'm going to be there. So we shot the wedding and we did the portraits, and then reception time came, we didn't have a location. They actually got very lucky that day because the parents had just bought a house and the contractor delivered the keys to the house on the very same day of the wedding, early morning. So we ended up having the reception on this house, but as I'm saying, brand new house, there's nothing. All we had was a white wall. And look at that, said, uh-oh, what am I going to do here? So that's when you need to get creative. And that's why I decided to work with a white wall today. All right? Daniel, something else? Something wrong? No, just trying to make you right the ISO. Why? Is it too dark? Can you stay there? So if you stay there, I will check it out. Dan is going to be there. Let's see how dark it is. Yeah, it is dark. I'm going to switch cameras here quick because I need to get some more light on that camera. So I'm going to change to this one here. So, and then I'm going to How about now? You get audio back? Nothing?
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry about the trouble, guys. Okay, all right, cool. So sorry about the logistics here. I mean, I've never done YouTube downstairs here. It's been a challenge, actually. All right, so what we're gonna do, Danny, is there anybody on Instagram? I think there are people on Instagram. And look at that for me, please. Yeah, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna use white wall and make it happen here. So we're gonna do 2 setups today, not too long, it's 8:20 already. Let's get it going. So the first thing you're gonna do, we're gonna paint this wall with a gel and a mask. And let me explain you what it is, for those one who don't know what it is. We're gonna use, where is it? It's right here. So you're gonna use this guy, right? This guy is a Fresnel lenses from Magmod. This is the Mag Beam, actually, that's what it is. The Mag Beam, so you can extend it. This guy is made to project light. When you use it this way, it has a lens here, and this lens here, as you can see, has a dent to it. The dent one is the one that you use to do the type of things you do. They have another one that has no dent. The one that has no dent to it is the one that you use to project light. If you use it like this on a flash, will project your light much faster. You will gain a lot of light, a lot of you gain like 1 or 2 stops of light if you use it this way. When you're using the way I'm going to use, you need to collapse it. I used to do this like in one shebang. Let me see. Is it the other way? Oh, no, I got to go the long way. Whoops. Let me keep this here. All right. All right, cool. So use it collapse like this, and the way we're gonna do it, we're gonna use a red gel and a mask. So we're pretty much gonna paint that wall with in red, and gonna use a mask here. You're gonna use this in 2 ways, I guess. So, and here it is. That's how it goes. This goes right on the flash, the speed light. I'm using a speed light. Speed light here, all right? And this will go right there, like that. So the key to this thing here is like the closer it is to the wall, like this, the narrower the pattern is gonna be. The little mask that I showed you, Magmod has a bunch of different masks. There are several masks. They just project a pattern on the wall. Okay, I need to say I have no affiliation to Magmod at all. They don't pay me to say their name. I'm not an ambassador for Magmod. It's just the equipment that I use every day. Sometimes you may even see me with a shirt, with a Magmod shirt on. No, they didn't give it to me. I bought it myself because I really like the shirt. So there's no affiliation. All right, I'm using a Spider. Spider holster here to hold my camera, and for this one you're going to shoot with the R6 Canon R6 with the 24-70 lenses. Not my favorite lenses at all. I like it because it's very versatile, but it's really not a lens that creates like gorgeous images or anything. It has, it's all right, but it's very versatile, and this is what I need for this spot here. I need to have something that I can zoom in and out easily. All right, so we're going to bring Danny over here. Danny, can you come over here? She's dancing. If you're going to dance over there. All right. Better. I'm here fine. All right, cool. So there's Danny, and here's our flash. What I'm going to do is I'm going to position this flash around here, I guess. I'm going to turn it on. Danny, stay there, please.
See my
No,
shoes.
not too close. Nobody needs to see your shoes. It's all right. It's not about your shoes, babe. It's about having fun with Flash. All right. So that light over there, it has a mask and a red gel, and you're going to project it on the wall. Okay. I'm going to start at 1/64 of a second here. So I'm not going to have a light on Danny at this point. Now I'm just looking at the pattern on the wall. Put this way a little bit, babe. More. Yep, right there. So I'm going to shoot tight. Let's go. 1, 2, and 3. All right. So I'm going to angle myself a little bit so I can put that pattern right behind Danny. There you go. So you're going to see Danny's in total silhouette. This flash. Actually, let me take another shot because this flash showed up a little bit. I don't want that. Let's do 1, 2, and 3. There you go. So Danny's going to be in total silhouette. Can you go there and see if it's focusing? I don't like having the computer all the way over there. I can't see what I'm doing. See, tell me if it's showing the image, okay? So Danny's going to be totally dark. I'm already here. All right, but you can see the pattern behind her. All we need to do now is to light her. Okay, so we just made a white wall something more interesting, right? And as you change the pattern, you could be doing this over and over and over with different patterns, different colors and everything. Okay, Danny, if you can come back here, please. I'm going to use this light in a little bit different way that I usually do. I'm going to put the light really high. Can they see the light? Yes, they can. Okay. I'm going to put the light higher than I usually do, and I'm going to point it down like this. And why am I doing like that? I'm going to feather a little bit the light to the left, right? So let me show you how the light set up here. Right, can you see it? Right there. Right? Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I want a little bit of more dramatic light on her. It's still going to be a little bit of soft shadows, I hope. I'm hoping for a little bit of soft shadows, but I want more shadows on her a little bit. Let's try this one. Oh, they're turning it on. That would help if I turn the flash on. All I'm using here, guys, is speed lights. I have a really small space here for this. So, and you can see the light's really close to her. So that light over there, we're good with that one. The only thing that I need to do now is make sure that this light is not going to kill that light. That's why I'm feathering this light this way a little bit more. My second solution usually be to use a grid, but let's see how that works. Maybe I don't need it. All right, Danny, ready? Let's try this. 1, 2, and 3. Right on, right there. So this light here, let me compare to the other one. This light here killed that light just a little bit, but I'm fine with that. The way it works now. Let me put this a little bit closer. She's like, what? I'm going to bring it down a little bit more. I need to see if it's not going to come up on the frame. Because as I bring it closer, I can lower the power a little bit on this light, and this light is not going to interfere with the light over there. There you go. I can lower the light a little bit more. So 1, 2, and 3. Too dark. Don't like it. Go back 32, 1, 1, 2, and 3. There you go. So I'm intentionally going dramatic with that picture because I think it will fit the bill. Actually, Danny, let's do this. It's a little bit of a rain light, but it's just eye is too dark. I want you to turn your face to the light now. There you go. Beautiful, babe. 1, 2, and 3. That is much, much, much better. One more time. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. I'm going to kill the light just a little bit. Now that you're facing the light, I can get away with this. 1, 2, and 3. Face the light. Look at me. 1, 2, and 3. Yes. So, can you see that? See how far I need to be? This is what it would look like.
Really close.
Here, the lens is not going to focus, right? Yeah. So they can see. Can I zoom it in? Can I, if I zoom it in? Hold on. Let me see.
Okay, cool. Right there.
You see that?
Yeah.
All right. We just made a white wall something more interesting. What do you think? Huh? So Gabriel is asking, would the focus diffuser on the mag mod help? Yes, absolutely, Gabriel. That would be my next choice if I move the light closer. But as you can see, I moved the light closer to her, and that worked. So the light's really close right now. But that's the right thing, the right thought. So if I had to shoot wider, I would probably have the focus diffuser there and have the light a little bit further, so to narrow the beam of light. For those one who don't know what the focus diffuser is the solution for MagMod for this softbox to narrow the beam of light. It's not a grid; it's a whole different type of diffusion panel that focus the light. It doesn't focus as much as a grid, okay, but it focuses the light a little bit more. It helps. It projects the light also a little bit more. So you have to go lower power with that one because the beam of light is narrower. On the bigger softbox, they did just a regular grid, just like, you know, every softbox is. I want to try something here. I'm going to try to put this light here on the ground, pointing up. So because the pattern now is this way, I want to see the pattern going up the wall and see what we get. So I'm going to take it out of here. And so I'm going to do like this. I need a foot for this thing. There's something different. I actually never used this with a pattern this way. I think I may need something. Well, let's try this one. Let's see. So right now I'm sitting the flash right here. I didn't change the mask. I didn't change anything. I just put the foot on the. Let me show you because they can't see it right now. Actually, if I remove this banner, hold on. Let me remove this banner here so you guys should be able to see it better. All right, you can see a little bit of the speed light there, right? On the ground, like this. Let me do this right there. See, that's how I did. I put the speed light over there. Now, Danny, can you stand there for me, please? This way a little bit more. Yeah. So let me see how that's gonna work. How's the light? The light's good there. I'm interested to see which kind of pattern you're gonna get from down there. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let me get some more light in there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I think I like that. 1, 2, and 3. That's an idea. Remember, your face to the light. Okay. Let's do this. I'm shooting vertical. Let's see. Oh, now I'm showing the softbox. I don't want that. 1, 2, and 3. Yes. Look how interesting that gets. When you do it this way. Oh, I'm just trying to get the reflections out. Man, everything gets in the way, doesn't it? There you go. There you go. You see how different it looks? All right. Same gel, same mask, same everything. Nothing really changed. I just put the flash on the ground and point up on the floor and just point up. That's how it is. All right. That's a good idea. That's something that I'm. Like I said, I've never done this before. I've done with a bare gel, a bare flash with no masks on it, and sometimes I've done it with gels, but no mask. something that I just learned that works. So I'm going to start applying this on my shoots. All right. Let me see if there's any questions. No questions. There's some comments here. That's liking it. Quick and easy. That's right, Mark. Quick and easy. Nice. With the focus diffuse. Clay, can you tell us all your camera settings, ISO, shutter speed, and set? Yes, I can. That's so. Right now, I'm shooting at 1/200 of a second, 2.8 ISO lowest possible. All right. So my flash that is on the floor right now is at 164. Oh, I'm sorry, no, that's a. The flash that on the floor is at 1.8, and the flash, the main light here, the key light, is at 164. All right, does that help? Cool. All right, so let's do something else now. What are we gonna do? Oh, let's play with, yeah, let's play something else. Hold on. I had an idea. I'm gonna bring this down here, and I'm gonna put the flash back. I'm gonna show you guys something that I never shown you. I'm gonna put this guy, I'm gonna take the mask off. I'm gonna put another one. I'm gonna put a green gel. All right. I'm doing now, I'm putting a green gel in a sphere. I'm going to take the shoe off here, and I'm going to put this on a light stand. Light stand here. And I'm going to point this back into Danny. Point it right here. All right. So this is going to point right back at Danny if she comes here. All right, babe. More question? Talk to me. Yeah. Do you ever use two different gels on the same flash? Yes. That's a good question, Mark. Yeah. You can use two different gels. I've actually, you can stack gels on that to get different colors. And if you figure out a way to do like one gel here and another gel stacked a little bit offside, you get two different colors. It looks really cool. It's a really good exercise actually to play with. So you put one gel and put another gel side by side here. It's not gonna work with the gel holder. We have to figure out a way to do that. But if you put two gels like side by side, a little bit offside, you get two colors of light. It's kind of cool to do that. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna put Dan over here. Dan's gonna cover that light for me. Let's move this a little bit more to the center. Let me make sure that they can see you. They can still see you. Yeah. Move this way a little bit, babe. More. Good right there. All right. And I'm going to fire that light without my main light. I'm going to turn it off from here. It's right here, so it's easier. I'm going to fire that light over there. Just make sure it works. And we're going to shoot. And I'm sorry, babe. This way, a little bit more. Exactly like we were before, right? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Then it's going to be dark. All right, cool. Now I know I have a good spread of light there. Okay, see the spread of light. Now I just need to light Danny. So the light's pretty much hitting and going back into the wall. Okay, you're gonna use the same lighting pattern here for Danny. Not gonna make it too complicated. I want a little bit of a hard shadow. I'm just gonna bring it front a little bit. I need to be careful every time I shoot Danny with highlights here, with the light high. Let me smile. When Danny smiles, see how deep, I don't know the name of this. It's not dimples. It is something like, don't bite my finger. Her cheeks over here. It gets really deep, so it creates a really hard shadow in there. I always need to be careful with that. So let me look at the light and see how that's working. Let me see 1, 2, and 3. Move this way a little bit more, babe. I think I need more light on my B. 1, 2, and 3. Well, I know why I need more light, because the flash is turned off. I'm like, what's happening? She's so dark.
Yeah, that happens
I
a
turned the
lot.
flash off. Not a lot, come on.
That happens a lot.
I turned the flash off and forgot to turn it back on again. That doesn't help, right? All right, let's go. Hooker's mistake. Let's go. Yes, right there. So now that I have Danny well lit, Danny is well lit, we have light on the background, I'm going to introduce you to this guy here. Some of you may have heard of it. Some of you may have seen it. This is called atmosphere aerosol. Okay, this is just, I don't know what it is. It's just this. I don't know what it is. So what I'm gonna do, we have 5 cans of this, babe, don't worry about it. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spray this in front of the light back there and see what we get. I don't know what you're gonna get. May work or may not work. They just say shake well, so I'm shaking it. And I'm gonna go there and spray it. Just spraying around Danny. So I want a big spread of this, and let's see what happens. All right. This is hairspray, right? All right, babe, look at me. 1, 2, and 3. Key light's over there, Danny. Yep. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, yeah. Let me turn that light a little bit lower. The thing that you have to move fast with this because it will. Ooh, what is it? A little lower. Let's see if I can get a little bit. 1, 2, 3. I think I need a little more spray. Actually, you know what I need? I need to kill the ambient light a little bit more. Hold on. How I'm going to do this? I'm already at 2.8. Let me close the aperture a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Let me see. Light on Danny a little bit more. 1, 2, 3. And now I lost the light on the back. Let's go back where I was. And let's spray some more of this thing around. I'm trying to get this. What you need to do with this is like you have to probably bump the contrast a little bit more in post-production so it can show a little bit more. But the idea is that anything that you put in front of the flash will light it and create a little bit of a really cool effect around Danny, which is that smoke over there. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, as you can see here, you have that smoke effect around her. It's not focusing, is it? Hold on. There you go, the other way. Is it in focus? Yeah, there you go. Focus a little bit more now. You see, you have that little smoke effect around her. This is actually, you can't see much of this in here. When you put this in the computer, you're going to be able to see it. And if you bump the contrast a little bit, it creates that foggy, the foggy vibe. Can you see? I think I'm showing to man. Can you see everything here? Yeah. Okay. It creates that foggy vibe around them, so we're creating fog right here inside. All right. If you have any questions there, anything there. Clay is human. Yeah, I mean, human make a lot of mistakes. Yeah. A lot of this, guys, is really, I mean, the process that we saw here, I'm coming up with this as we go. I didn't really do a whole lot of practice on this. And It is. You have to keep trying, you have to keep pushing. As long as you know where to put the light, what to do with your light, and what each light is doing, you'll be fine. But you need to keep trying. You keep trying. Yeah, it does work, but you just need to keep trying because sometimes it's hard to land it the first time. Okay. When you work with these guys here, gels, one thing is key. The ambient light that you have, the more light you have, so the more light, the more ambient light you have, the weaker the gel is going to be. Okay, so try to darken your environment a little bit more, make it a little bit darker, so the gels will show more. The whole idea of masks, let's say I know Gabriel, we're talking about you're going to shoot like a 10-year anniversary, right? Here's an idea for you. There's going to be a cake, probably, right? One thing you can do, you can use the same idea that I had done in the first video, the first set with the mask. You can put a gel behind the cake, pointing to the wall with a mask, and create some pattern behind the cake. Because as a wedding photographer, I see this in 99% of the weddings. They usually put the cake on the worst location on the dancing floor. It's the worst. It's always like the one there's no light in a corner somewhere. There's nothing interesting there, and that's how I do to make the cake shots a little bit more interesting. I just put a gel on the table, pointing to the wall, a flash on the table, pointing to the wall with a gel and a mask. So I create the same pattern that I create here in the first shot with Danny. I create back with the cake in the front. So it's an idea for you, Gabriel, because I know you're shooting this. You told me you're shooting this 10-year anniversary, I guess, in a few days. So it's an idea for you to do something different like that. Because we have to use those tools. We have to do this type of stuff. And Des, I know that you did some gel work some time ago. I mean, I saw your shots, was beautiful. But yes, always be careful with light spills, shadows, and how much ambient light you have. The more ambient light you have, the weaker the gel is going to be. Okay, and also the higher the power on your flash is going to wash your gels off. Okay, out, right? Your gels, the colors will not come as strong as if you use too much power on the flash. So this guy here should be low power. Your ambient light should be a little bit darker to make it happen. I have done work with like I remember shooting like a senior, and mom wants him to shoot in the house where they lived. I said, okay, not my favorite location, but the house was beautiful, but it's a house. We did a bunch of shots, and we created a silhouette for him, shooting with the gel against the garage door. We just turned the gel that way, the flash that way, and create a silhouette on the garage door, kill the ambient light, put a gel, a mask, and boom, create the silhouette there. Just being a little bit creative, taking what you see here. This is just to say that it does work outside also. Let me see if there's any questions here, any comments or anything. Yeah, welcome, Roberto. Oi. Exactly. Atmosphere aerosol looks great with ring shots. That's true. Yeah, I've done that too. I've done that. It looks good. I kind of shied away from it because I don't know if I thought I felt like got a little bit distraction, the gel, the aerosol. But it is a good idea. I tried that. It works really good. Yeah. Let me see what else. All right. Spill control is the toughest. Yes, it's hard one. Key to spill control is, especially, first of all, is identifying, right, which direction the spill is coming from. The second one is, if it comes from the main light, you have to feather. You have to feather the light. There's no way. I mean, Danny was over here. We're hitting Danny with just the side of the light. So the first shot, I think I feathered a little bit more. This way, you hit just with the edge of the light. And that's all you need, really, because if this light is pointing that way, it will spill against the wall and will and we'll wash out the gel back there. But like Gabriel said, I could have used a focus diffuser here, but I said, well, everything's set up here already. Let me feather it and see if it works. If it didn't work, then I would grab the focus diffuser and put it on, and that 100% sure would work. All right? So I promise I was not going to go too far with this. I just have one thing for tonight, is to ask you if you guys have registered for the webinar. Webinar next Monday. So next Monday is going to be a special type of live that I have never done. And what we're going to do is we're going to teach, give this webinar where I'm going to go back a little bit in time, go back to my story, and really show you. The name of the webinar is 3 Steps to an Amazing and Desirable Photography. So I'm going to show you not only the techniques that I use, but how I think about stuff and why I use things that way, right? And we're going to split this webinar in 3 parts. It's not going to be too long, okay? But key thing is you need to be there because it's not going to be recorded, right? So if you miss it, you missed it. It's not going to be recorded. It's not going to be available later. The link to sign up for the webinar is in the we are on YouTube, right? It's on my Instagram account on the bio. Danny, let me put the link over here. Hold on. On YouTube? All right, Judah. I think I have it here, babe. Hold on. I have it here, right here. So I'm going to place the link on the... I don't have a link to YouTube. I'm going to place a link here. Insta. All right, that will do it. I'm going to place the link here on the chat. It's right there. All right, that's the link to the webinar. The webinar is at 8:08 p.m. Same time, same thing, but it's a different type of live. We're going to go live. We're going to talk about the 3 pillars to the 3 steps to an amazing, desirable photography. Okay, and I'm going to teach you not only techniques, but how I think about stuff, because I firmly believe a lot of this is because the way I think sometimes about stuff. And it's not going to be any BS. I'm not going to be talking, not give you anything. I'm going to give you true, solid content that you're going to come out of there with a lot of knowledge. Just for you to have an idea, I was really close a few years back to put my camera down and never photograph again. I wasn't getting what I was getting. I was, doing everything that I could and it wasn't working. I came up with this system that works for me. So 2020, we're fully booked. 2021, fully booked. 2022, we're in March of 2022. I'm already fully booked and I'm half booked for 2023. And everything happened because I put this system together and I said, this is the last straw. If this doesn't work right now, I'm done with photography. And, it worked, and we've been busy. Our wedding season is just about to start. We have our first wedding, I think, next weekend or the following weekend. It's getting really, really close, and we're going to be really, really busy this year. But I want to give you content that is going to be helpful to you to get from where you are, where you want to be. All right? So Monday, March 14th at 8:08 p.m., please sign up. If you haven't signed up yet, sign up. And if you signed up, and you should be looking for an email from the system that we're going to use to manage the sign-ups, they send you an email asking you to confirm. All they want to know is this a real person or is this a robot? They send you an email asking you to confirm, so you just click on a link and you're done. You're all in. If you don't find the email on your inbox, look at your spam folder, because sometimes it goes to the spam folder and it's there. Just look for it and make sure that you click on that link. Celeste, I was looking at the people who signed up, I saw, did you confirm, Celeste, did you confirm that the email? I think your name was the one that had to be confirmed. So if you could look at that for us, I would appreciate. So I'm hoping to see you there. I'm hoping everyone, each one of you will show up and support me as you've been supporting me all this time. And tell your friends, this is totally free on YouTube. It's going to be on YouTube, not on Instagram, on YouTube. I got to keep repeating that so people get used to come to YouTube. All right. And tomorrow 8:08, I'm going to go live again, just like we did yesterday. And that's going to be on Instagram. Okay. I'm going to go live again, shoot the breeze, talk about stuff, ask questions, bring your questions. Just no theme, no theme, nothing. All right. Let's just chat. I will let you know tomorrow on these stories. All right. One more time, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for following. I hope this was useful. This gave you some good ideas. And have a good night. I will see you on either tomorrow if you show up to the live, or on Monday on our webinar. Guys, it's like 6 days. Oh my goodness, 6 days. I can't wait. I've been working hard on this thing. I cannot wait to get this content to you guys. It's going to be awesome. Believe me, it's going to be awesome. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Quem não recebeu? I didn't get the email. Nell. I think Nell didn't get the email, right? Nail. I never know how to say his name. If by any chance any of you didn't get the email, let me know. Send me a DM. We will look into this. But you should have, if it's not in your inbox, look at the spam folder, because sometimes those auto emails go to the spam folder. Nail. All right, man. Check your spam folder for the email. It should be there. If it's not there, let me know, and I will look into it. All right, guys, have a good night. Cheers. Signing off.